Welcome into World Wrestling Elite and the first episode of Friday Night Smackdown. It should be a jammed-packed show as Stephanie McMahon is preparing her draft class for the inaugural year. We saw what they were able to do on Monday night, and Big E and company, they certainly set the tone for what's to come. Before we look ahead at tonight's draft, let's take a look back at what happened on Raw.
Raw is where the best compete. Raw is where champions are made. And if you want to be the best in World Wrestling Elite, you're going to have to come through Monday Night Raw.
It would have been great to see a pinfall or submission win here. Quite a shame it ended by count. To the sky. Picture perfect moonsault. And victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
See a bump with Aranagi. Right into it. Anaconda Price.
Cody. Yeah, no rest for the weary. Looks like there's some competition waiting in the wings.
Monday Night Raw certainly set the tone for what's to come this season. Let's go down ringside as Stephanie McMahon is ready to address the crowd. Coming to the ring, the general manager of SmackDown, Stephanie McMahon. I can only imagine she's going to come down and she's going to introduce 18 of the finest wrestlers that we will ever see on SmackDown. I wonder what her strategy was for the draft. We're going to find out.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. This week, the wrestling world witnessed the birth of a brand new era. The era of World Wrestling Elite. Raw kicked things off with their draft, and now tonight, it's SmackDown's turn because while Raw may think they set the tone, SmackDown is about to raise the bar. Tonight, we begin building the most exciting roster in all of professional wrestling. The superstars who will compete for the SmackDown championships, the superstars who will fight their way through the tournament, and the superstars who will make history when champions are crowned at our first pay-per-view, Genesis. Because at Genesis, champions aren't handed opportunities, they earn them. So without further ado, let's begin the SmackDown draft.
You heard it, folks. SmackDown is ready to compete with Raw, so let's get ready for the draft. Oh my goodness. It's only right that on SmackDown, it's the People's Champ, The Rock, as your #1 overall pick, the final boss. Anytime you hear the glass shatter, you know it's Austin 316. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the #2 overall pick. Randy Orton, #3. How about Shawn Michaels, your #4 overall pick? Seth freaking Rollins at #5. And at 6, Finn Balor. The 7th overall pick. The boos tell the story. That's the ring general, Gunther. Coming in at number 8, it's The Miz. Those boos mean one thing, Dirty Dom. Dominic Mysterio at number 9. You say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry, number 10. Still to come on SmackDown, now that we know the draft order, we now know the first matchup of the night. The 5 seed, Seth Rollins, will take on the 6 seed, Finn Balor. But coming up on the show, we're going to hear from the number 1 overall seed, the People's Champ, the final boss, The Rock. The Rock will come into SmackDown as the number 1 seed as we enter the tournament. Again, champions are going to be crowned at the very first pay-per-view Genesis, and The Rock is looking to set the tone as we get ready for the next couple of weeks. I'm sure The Rock has a lot to say as he's trying to become the first ever champion here on SmackDown, looking for that World Wrestling Elite Championship title.
Finally, The Rock has come back to SmackDown. Now, Stephanie McMahon just stood in this ring and made the smartest decision she could possibly make. She drafted the biggest star, the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment. Now, The Rock knows there are a lot of superstars in that locker room who think they're going to win that championship tournament. They think they're going to march their candy asses all the way to Genesis and walk out as champion. But The Rock is here to tell you exactly how that story ends. Because every single one of them is going to run into one problem. And that problem is the final boss. You see, on Raw, they can have their champions, they can have their superstars. But SmackDown has The Rock. And when the dust settles, when the tournament ends, when the lights are brightest at Genesis, there will only be one man standing at the top of the mountain. The People's Champion, the headliner of SmackDown, and the man every superstar in that locker room has to go through, the final boss.
The Rock sending out his message to all the challengers in the back, but we've got more to come. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the women's draft. The number 1 selection for Stephanie McMahon and SmackDown, Rhea Ripley. Coming in at number 2, Charlotte Flair. Bianca Belair is your number 3 pick for SmackDown. At number 4, Stephanie McMahon takes Asuka. Welcome to SmackDown. Jade Cargill is the number 5 selection for SmackDown. Nia Jax is your number 6 selection from Stephanie McMahon. Naomi, she joins the field. She comes in at number 7. And at number 8, it is Jordan Grace. Coming up next on SmackDown, we've got our opening match of the SmackDown tournament. It's the 5 seed Seth Rollins taking on the 6 seed Finn Balor.
Seth Rollins is here and the crowd is freaking out. A man who has worked hard to earn their adoration.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Ever NXT champion, first man to cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, held the WWE title and the United States Championship at the very same time. Wait a minute, Booger, are you actually singing along to this?
You damn right I'm singing along, because this man has been the best. I mean, he should be writing romance novels. That's how good he is, carrying this company on his back. Established champion. That's who Seth Rollins is.
Seth Rollins looking to kick things off here on SmackDown, taking on Finn Balor.
Oh my God, the demon is back.
and his opponent, the Demon, Finn Balor.
What a moment! What a spectacle. And what a big fight we're about to witness. When Balor dons the war paint, it's like his abilities are taken to the next level.
Finn Balor coming in as the number 6 seed, looking to get the upset over Seth Rollins and hopefully make a run at that World Wrestling Elite Championship title. The opening match on Raw earlier this week between Brock Lesnar and Bret Hart was a little bit of a letdown with Brock Lesnar winning by countout. Let's hope that the first match on SmackDown is a little more entertaining. You see Seth Rollins on the outside getting ready for this matchup. Should be one heck of a show tonight. Don't forget, coming up next, we've got Asuka taking on Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill to set up the first round of the women's tournament.
Finn's opposition tonight is about to face the harsh reality that they need to slay a demon.
And the WWE Universe has wondered if we'd ever see the demon again, but tonight, he's back in a big way. Here's the bell, and Seth Rollins is looking ready as ever.
This right here is a man that knows it's all about checks and championship. Rollins has always put himself first, no matter the situation. And that's why he's earned plenty of book.
Yeah, I never know whether it's more dangerous to be Seth's friend or his enemy. I think it's safe to stay off his radar altogether.
But on the other side of the ring is the supernatural presence of the Demon King himself.
Nearly unstoppable when Balor paints his face and taps into that dark place. You know he's going to fight like hell. I think the scariest thing is what the Demon King is capable of. He has absolutely no remorse. Balor with the counter. Boom! What a shot.
Oof! Using the sharp point of the elbow. Snapped over by the quick suplex. Counters. Avoided any damage ladder.
On the basement drop kick. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor are both extremely agile. I'm thinking this match will be decided. Oh my goodness, what a leaping forearm. He's already feeling the effects.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
A lot of energy so far in this match between the two.
Face buster. Straight into the pin. He forces a break before the count of two.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Knees! Oh my goodness. There's the jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Just like that, Finn Balor is wide open, busted wide open. Seth Rollins
Big neck breaker.
Seth, and he goes for the pin.
trying to get that momentum.
Strong kick out there.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree. Oh, the lights are out. Booker, I can see nothing.
Did you see that?
Yeah, now I can. Oh, he flips that around. Is this it? Is this the end? Pushes through after two. Wow.
The lights go out for a distraction. We have no idea what wrestler was involved with that. But of course, Finn Balor not able to take advantage. Seth staying in control.
Apparently, this match needed a mud hole.
Absolutely relentless offense here.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Just ruthless. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking it.
Brought down with the sling blade. And he is directed into the corner.
Drop kick.
You know he's got something big planned for him now.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Finn did his homework.
Overhead kick finds the mark.
Balor now getting the momentum on his side. Going out to the apron.
He's gone down for the pin here. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Only
Not
gets a
even the
1
2
count.
Still holding strong here.
Finn Balor has his opponent in his crosshairs.
Shotgun drop kick.
Time marching on, and the demon only getting stronger.
Looks to climb the top rope.
Finn Balor. glass. He's got this sealed up.
Makes a cover. No, my, that was close.
That right there, this is why Rollins is always on top.
And Balor can only take a second here if he wants to keep the pressure on his opponent. He's in the drop zone.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Into the cover. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, the Demon, Finn Balor!
What a victory for Finn Balor here tonight. Balor and Rollins really pushed each other to their limits.
Way to start off SmackDown. Finn Balor with the first upset of the tournament. He's going to move on after defeating Seth Rollins. A bloodied Finn Balor in this one. But still to come on the show, we've got our women kicking off the tournament. That, of course, is the 4-seed Asuka taking on the 5-seed Jade Cargill. That's coming up next on SmackDown. Well, it looks like we got a little bit of a change of plans as the top seed in the SmackDown draft, Rhea Ripley, is going to make her way to the ring. Ripley not scheduled to wrestle tonight, but clearly she's got a message she wants to send to the wrestlers back there in the locker room.
So let me get this straight. Stephanie McMahon announces the SmackDown draft. The women's tournament gets revealed, and who's sitting at the top of the list? Mommy, number 1 seed, the woman every other competitor in that locker room is going to have to go through if they want to make it to Genesis. Now I know there are a lot of women in the back who think this is their moment. They think they're going to fight their way through the bracket. They think they're going to walk into Genesis and leave as champion. But let me make something very clear. This tournament isn't about proving who the best woman on SmackDown is, because everyone already knows the answer. The only question left is who's brave enough to step in the ring and get brutalized by Rhea Ripley. Because when this tournament ends, when the final bell rings, the champion of SmackDown won't just be the best woman on the roster, she'll be Mommy.
Rhea Ripley letting the challengers know in the back she's here for a battle. Coming up, we're going to have our first women's match of the night. That is Asuka taking on Jade Cargill. That's coming up next on SmackDown.
Oh, we are about to see a fight courtesy of the Empress of Tomorrow.
The pageantry before the punishment.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan,
Asuka has such a well-rounded arsenal of vicious strikes, martial arts discipline, and absolutely brutal submissions. It is a marvel to watch.
And she unleashes all of it with such beautiful precision. There's absolutely zero flaws in the way Asuka executes in the ring. Believe the hype. Jade Cargill has arrived.
A storm has arrived and WWE will never be the same.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
A true force of nature from the very moment her signing with WWE was announced. The storm that is Jade Cargill has been ferocious. It has been spectacular, and most importantly, it has been unforgettable.
WWE is all about moments. Jade Cargill, this woman is a moment maker.
The women's tournament is set to kick off the 4 seed, Asuka taking on the 5 seed Jade Cargill.
All eyes are on Jade tonight.
The talk of the town, a true success, and still just getting started.
Jade Cargill here, ready to get things going.
Jade Cargill in there, looking impressive as always. The looks, charisma, the charm, and the confidence. Jade has everything it takes to be a WWE legend. There's no limit on what she can accomplish.
I really think it's that confidence of hers that's made Jade Cargill one of the most can't-miss superstars on the roster today. You can teach a lot of things, but you can't teach that.
And then we've got Asuka, possibly one of the most dangerous women in the WWE today. Her piercing arsenal seems to only get more devastating every time she steps into the ring.
Yeah, and her unpredictable nature makes her even more dangerous. When you're squaring off against Asuka, you don't know what to expect. Just expect it to hurt.
I'll see him double after that one.
She's getting everything lined up. Connected right on target.
Forearms from looking for the quick pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it. She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
German suplex. Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. Kicking away is Asuka. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Jade is in a distressing spot.
The Empress of Tomorrow imposing her will. Capped off with a big one.
Asuka certainly with the early momentum here.
Back elbow. Running bulldog.
Dominating Jade right now in the early portion of the match.
Rough landing on the scoop slam, dog. Stalking from above.
Blast off.
Codebreaker from the middle rope.
Asuka is looking feral with her offensive attacks there.
Forces the shoulder up after two.
Oh, this match is going to come down to who wants it more. That kick out, that was her saying she wants it more, man.
What a reversal. Cargill finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Great technique, right to a schoolboy.
And she's able to stop the count early.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Maybe looking for a power bomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Jade trying to turn the tables here. Only getting a 1 count though.
Still in this fight, not down and out yet. Power bomb position.
Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face. And now Asuka experiencing a little bit of what it's like to be cut down to size.
Yeah, Jade delivering the pain. Power bomb.
Cargill now demanding her opponent steps up. Oh no! Wait a minute, you just got jaded. Cargill has her staring at the lights.
There's 2. Near fall.
I don't often doubt Asuka, but I doubt her ability to kick out there. Lucky for her, I was proven wrong.
Big maneuver. Jade Cargill lifts her opponent up. Look at the power of Jade.
Asuka's chances are fading. This could be it. Cover.
2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner,
A loss for Asuka here.
Jade redefining dominance and looking like $1 million in the process.
What a comeback from Jade. Bloodied, busted wide open, but gets the win over Asuka. Coming up on SmackDown, we've got this 4 seed Shawn Michaels taking on the ring general, the 7 seed Gunther. And then in our main event, we're going to close out the show with our 3 seed Randy Orton taking on the 8 seed in The Miz. Speaking of The Miz, it looks like he's going to come out a little early and join us in the ring. I'm sure he's got something interesting to say.
Really? This is the reaction I get? The Miz walks into SmackDown, a 2-time WWE champion, a Grand Slam champion, the most must-see superstar in this entire industry, and you people still treat me like I don't belong at the top. But tonight I get an opportunity to remind every single person in this arena exactly who I am. Because tonight in the first round of the championship tournament, I faced Randy Orton. Oh, I get it. Randy Orton, the Viper, the legend killer, 14-time world champion. But here's the thing, nobody wants to admit Randy Orton has spent his entire career being handed opportunities while The Miz had to scratch and claw for every single thing he's ever accomplished. I didn't come from wrestling royalty. I didn't have a famous last name. I built my career from the ground up, and tonight I beat Randy Orton, not with an RKO, not with some lucky moment, but with something Randy Orton has never been able to match: intelligence. Because while Randy Orton is dangerous, The Miz is must-see.
Big words from The Miz as he's going to be taking on the 3 seed Randy Orton in the main event. But coming up next, we've got Shawn Michaels taking on Gunther.
It's HBK!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing D-Generation X from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
HBK, a man who personified attitude in WWE before it was even a catchphrase.
Shawn Michaels has Totally changed the landscape here in WWE. He's made things a bit more brash, a bit more crude, and a bit more brutal.
Shawn Michaels looking for the upset as he's taking on Gunther, the big man.
For HBK to show the world even more of his new attitude.
And the ring general.
The ring general has arrived.
Everybody else, they gotta look up to this man, Gunther.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
So meticulous, every motion of Gunther's plan to beat the will out of you.
And for a man Gunther's size, he has incredible body control and timing of his attacks.
Gunther's a tough one to face.
Bad things happen to people who face the ring general.
Shawn Michaels may have a tough time.
Face off against Gunther are just not the same again.
Everything about this man is terrifying.
The crowd behind Shawn Michaels in this one.
This one's official, and it's Shawn Michaels who's ready for action.
HBK is at the top of his game, and he's got some extra edge to him now. No more waiting in line or behaving himself. Shawn Michaels is taking what he wants and doing whatever he wants to.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels has always been an exceptional competitor. Now he's really throwing the status quo out the window.
But when you're in the ring against Gunther, the bottom line is...
Middle rope, a missile drop kick from the middle rope. Catching a drop kick. And Gunther got taken to task right there.
Early advantage here by Shawn Michaels. Using that crowd momentum from the beginning.
All the momentum swinging away from Gunther.
And still looking good.
Shawn is doing whatever he feels like doing.
Delivers the knee drop. Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Gut-wrench suplex. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Come on, man. You know there aren't any timeouts in this business. Get your head right and get back in there.
He goes back into the ring here. Looking for a scoop slam, and from behind, reversed into an inverted DDT.
Things are heading ringside now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Driven into the barricade spine first. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
And Gunther looking for support from the crowd.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And Gunther is showcasing his arsenal.
Though HBK can turn this around.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
Will this be enough? And he easily stops the ref's count.
There's plenty of fight left in him.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Ouch.
He could be looking for a submission here. Just twisting away. Submission locked in tight.
We're gonna see it.
Oh, turning the pin around.
before the ref's count.
He completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Cuts the attack off. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Taking a stiff shot.
Impressive reversal from Michaels.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
This is a situation you want to avoid. And he goes for the pin. Kicks out on a pinfall attempt.
I'm not surprised by that result. Could still be a ways to go here.
Just a 1 count there for Shawn Michaels.
This could do it.
Setting him up.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
HBK delivering, and you can tell he senses crunch time is coming.
He's climbing from the top. Elbow drop. Bullseye.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
The slingshot music connects. Can Gunther recover from that?
He kicks out somehow.
Gunther making it emphatically clear that he is still very much in this thing.
So close with that super kick. Unbelievable. Kicks out again.
Setting in for the showstopper. Can Michaels tap into that old magic one more time?
Boots meet the face with a basement drop kick.
Gunther seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Few can match the pace that Shawn Michaels sets.
Oh, he flips that around. He finally manages to answer back.
That's possibly the trigger for Gunther to battle his way back into this. Gets out of dodge. Oof, knee directly to the breadbasket.
Michaels going back to the attack.
Your shot is getting ugly, man.
Drop kick on target.
But it doesn't matter what he does. Gunther seems to get the momentum back right away.
Gunther wants to finish this.
Will Gunther follow it up?
Shawn Michaels saved by the rope there.
Gunther gets stymied.
That shot right to the
Trading back and forth blows now. Oh, man.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let
Rapid fire shots. Not a superstar. Oh, that shot will give you the upper hand. German suplex.
He's got the target acquired, just a matter of time.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, right to the throat. A knee drop delivered.
So precise.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
Caught that and reversed it right to the gut.
Michaels tried to get momentum back.
Into the back body drop. Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbows. Vicious. Draped across the top turnbuckle.
What a move
This
here.
is just unmatched brutality.
Gunther playing a little dirty. That boot to the face. Shawn Michaels isn't looking great.
Gunther clearly not impressed by his opponent thus far. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Sent flying hard into those steel steps.
That's going to leave a mark for sure.
Michaels continuing to take the attack to Gunther.
Finding an opening.
Gunther taking this one back inside the ring.
Back to the mat.
The confidence of Gunther clearly through the roof.
And he counters. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
From the top.
Pure poetry in motion from old HBK. Let's see if the band might be playing us out.
That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Shawn Michaels, the upset over Gunther.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Michaels victorious here.
Oh, yeah. And that kind of performance from HBK is exactly why almost all of his matches are legendary.
I call it an upset because of the pure size from Gunther, but Shawn Michaels, the 4 seed, with the win. Coming up on the show, it's the main event as the number 3 seed Randy Orton is going to take on the number 8 seed The Miz. That's coming up next on SmackDown.
He is known as the Viper, Randy Orton.
Those eyes are narrowed. Randy Orton looks locked in. The voices in his head getting louder and louder. This could be trouble tonight for his opponent.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Booker, you've been in main event battles with this man. How do you prepare for Randy Orton?
It's so hard to prepare for Randy Orton because it's hard to expect the unexpected. This man, still listening to those voices, still taking him to those dark places. Oh man, that's Randy Orton.
The man who can hit an RKO out of nowhere and end the match in an instant. The incomparable Randy Orton.
A word of advice for this superstar: beware of traps. The A-lister devises schemes like no other.
Well, tonight has become awesome.
You could say that again.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
You know, whether you love him or hate him, you have to accept the Miz is indeed awesome.
This first ever two-time Grand Slam champion, Miz certainly isn't a slouch in the ring.
You know, you may not like how he gets things done, but we always know he gets things done.
The bell rings and Randy Orton is ready to get this match going.
Simply put. And look out here. Miz about to be in a very compromised position.
Boston Crab, the legendary Boston Crab.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
On a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by proximity to the ropes.
Oh! Had Miz's playbook scouted.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. The Viper showing up.
And he retaliates. What are we going to see from Miz?
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Oh! Haymaker after haymaker.
No end in sight to this exchange. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown drag-out affair. You can just see their arms getting heavy. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Fist after fist. Neither one relenting here.
One thunderous final blow.
Picked up and being carried around now. And now here's the cut. And he kicks out at two.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's still very much in this. Elbow to the jaw.
He might put him away here. Kick out one.
It's not over yet. That was not enough to do it.
Uh-oh. Great counter by the Miz.
The man, big move. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Boom, DDT.
I'll tell you, if there was any doubt in his mind, the Miz just knocked it out of him.
Miz so far playing really smart in this match. Looking good. Dragging him to the middle of the ring.
To the stomach, trying to get that separation.
Here comes Randy Orton.
Effective counter.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. Forearm on point.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Just punishing his opponent.
After that move, you can see that Orton's coiled up as the animosity is KO out of nowhere. Crucial moment by us.
Randy Orton with the RKO out of nowhere
Now
wins
let's
it.
take a look back at some of the great action. tonight.
The Miz on the wrong side of things tonight, but don't think this means you can count him out just yet. The A-lister always finds a way to reinvent himself, to come back better than ever after a low point. You just all wait.
Another great night of matches here on SmackDown. Randy Orton with a win over The Miz. He will survive and advance in the tournament. It's been a great night of SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week.